Ten.
Stand by to take studio.
8, 7, 6.
Stand by camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of MCTV News. I'm your host, KALEB Imgrund-Harvey.
And I'm Avery Pelletier. On today's show, reporter Ian Johnson-Skeeth brings us a look inside the Cosmetology 9 class. GRIFFIN Anselmo takes us inside our very own MCTV 9 class. Carter Parsons brings us a piece on the Construction 9 class, and Owen Maltais brings us a report on Biology 20. But first, here's our top story.
The MCHS Drama Llamas recently performed their production of Newsies at the Morinville Community Cultural Center. They performed 4 shows over the span of 3 days, including a sing-along matinee performance. The cast and crew worked tirelessly for almost 4 months to bring the musical to a total of nearly 1,000 people over the course of the weekend. My co-host Avery Pelletier brings us this report.
The MCHS drama program is known for the high-quality theater it puts on, and Newsies was certainly no exception. Before the production went up, I had the chance to interview some members of the cast and crew to learn all about what happens behind closed curtains to bring a story like this to life.
Newsies is about a group of newsboys in 1899 who strike against Joseph Pelletier, who runs the newspaper, for equal payment and rights.
This was such a fun show because you got to completely change the way you act. It wasn't another show where it's like you're a little kid or you're like in a different part of the country. We are playing teenage boys in 1899 who have the heaviest goddamn accents you've ever seen.
My favorite part about being Newsies is honestly just the environment. It's a super fun space. I mean, everybody's so nice, and we really get to joke around while still being serious.
But producing a musical to an MCHS standard isn't all fun and games. Everyone involved with the production committed hours of their time and had to share in the workload in order to get the show stage ready.
A typical rehearsal starts at 3 o'clock. Sometimes we're able to come in early during howls or around like 2:45 when the bell rings to like get in costume, to vocally warm up, to physically warm up, because it takes a lot of work.
It depends on what you commit to, but even at the bare minimum, it is quite a bit of work. You have to learn choreo, learn lines, learn music, learn harmonies.
Sometimes we have to bring in the entire cast to teach them choreography and just simple movements on stage. We also have our weekend rehearsals, where we come in around 9, 10 o'clock and stay till 5 or later.
We're working on painting, like we're painting stuff for the sets, like windows and stuff like that. People are painting signs. We have buildings being put together. We have our amazing backstage crew who helps us with quick changes and setting up lighting and moving sets. Like
we were the cruisies, because if you combine Newsies plus crew, you get the cruisies. It's a very good thought up name, actually. We had this thing called paper tech, where we get assigned specific set pieces to move, and after that we basically just practice until we got blisters on our fingers and we got the whole set movements down. It's pretty good.
It takes a lot of a person. You fully devote yourself to the show. You immerse yourself in the world, in the history, the language, the dialect. It takes a lot of work, but it's 100% worth it because we put in as much as we want to get out of it. So as a cast and as a directing crew, we give our all and we expect all.
This past May long weekend, the cast, crew, and directing team were finally able to put their efforts on stage. They performed 4 shows over the span of 3 days to a total of roughly 1,000 audience members, and certainly showed us the power of hard work. For MCTV News, I'm Avery Pelletier, reporting.
Welcome back. May is coming to a close, leaving June just around the corner and some warm weather to go along with it. Here with our national, provincial, and local forecast is our very own meteorologist, KALEB Imgrund-Harvey.
For our national, we have pretty warm throughout it. In Whitehorse, we have a temperature of 23. Yellowknife, 16 with a little bit of cloudy, but still sunny. Vancouver, temperature of 18, still cloudy and sunny. Regina with a temperature of 16. Thunderstorms in Toronto with a temperature of 10, so not as nice there. Very nice in Montreal with a temperature of 31. In Coulette, we have a temperature of 3, sunny with a little bit of clouds. Montreal, a temperature of 20. And Oh, there we go. And Halifax, we have a rainy day with a temperature of 18. St. John's, it's a temperature of 12 with rain. And now our provincial weather. There we go back. In Fort McMurray, we have a cloudy day with a temperature of 18. In High Level, we have thunderstorms with a temperature of 23. Grand Prairie, temperature of 22, still a bit cloudy. A little bit of rain in Jasper with a temperature of 15, so like a little bit rainy there. Banff, it's rainy with a temperature of 14. The cloudier with a little bit of sun in Calgary. Medicine Hat, temperature of 18. And in Edmonton, it's cloudy with a temperature of 18. Now we have our weekly forecast. For current conditions, we have a temperature of 12 with a wind of 7 kilometers an hour. The relative humidity is around 65%, so pretty high. Sunrise today will be happening around like 5:11 a.m. The sunset will be around like 9:53 p.m. And for our 7-day forecast, we have on Wednesday we have a sunny day with a high of 19 and a low of 6. Thursday, sunny with a high of 21 and a low of 8. Friday, sunny 22 with a low of 10. Saturday, 22 with 12. Sunday, 21 11. Monday, cloudy with a temperature of 20 and a low of 10. And Tuesday, temperature of 20 with a low of 10.
Thanks, Caleb. Here at MCHS, the Cosmetology 9 class offers an intro into all things makeup, hair, nails, and skincare. Students in the class learn the proper techniques and methods involved with everything from eyeshadow to nail polish and get to practice and perfect their skills with real tools of the trade. This class is perfect for those interested in possibly becoming a hairdresser or makeup artist or just anyone looking to improve their skills in this area. Ian Johnson-Skeeth brings us this report.
We have a variety of programs here at MCHS, including Cosmetology 9, which we'll be taking a look at today.
We're talking hair, nail, skincare, makeup, and just they come with a set of ideas, but then I'm hoping to dispel some of the myths and just have a great fun class.
Let's see some of the students' favorite things about Cos 9.
My favorite part of Cos 9 would probably be just getting to be like with everybody and like doing everything like the hair, the nails, and just the skincare as well.
I like cosmetology because I get to learn more about how to do nails and how to do skincare.
Everyone should take it. I think it's part of life, taking care of your skin. You don't necessarily need to learn how to put on makeup, but we all have hair, we all have skin, so I think it definitely should be part of COM. Why not?
Oh, 100%, yes, 100%. I think it's like totally valuable.
Yeah, I got it.
Of course, there's credits involved. So again, we build on hair, nails, makeup, and skincare, and there's quizzes and tests and theory, and a lot of application.
That's all, and if you liked what you heard, consider signing up for Cosmetology next year. This is Ian Skeeth reporting for MCTV News.
Here are the school announcements for Tuesday, May 31st. If you are in grade 10, 11, or 12 and are interested in a school scholarship program, the main office has them available to you now. Please return your complete package no later than Monday, June 6th. The MCHS and Primo bands are holding their year-end concert on Tuesday, June 7th at 7 p.m. at the MCCC. Doors open at 6:30 and admission is free of charge. All are welcome, so come out and enjoy a little music. Final exams are fast approaching. The last day of classes is Thursday, June 17th. Please consult the school website for your subject. Teachers will find out while you write your exams. The JET program is looking for young people to participate in a job experience training program this summer. You would be required to commit a minimum of 5 days with the program, which would you involve to take part in supportive fun summer activities with kids ages 7 to 12. There are QR codes with the applications in the MCHS office if you think you may be interested. For these and all other school information, keep connected by listening to the daily announcements, logging on to the school's website at www.mchs.gsacred.ab.ca, or by following the school on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram as well. As well, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching MCTV Morinville.
Thanks, Caleb. Up next, reporter Griffin Anselmo brings us a look inside MCTV 9. You've seen our shows, but you may not know just how much goes into getting this show to you. A lot goes on behind what you see on your screen, and every person works hard to fill their role to a T. Let's take a look.
Griffin and Anselmo here, reporting for MCTV News. Today I have a report on our very own class, and we're going to have an in-depth look on how we do things in this class. Now let's cut to some interviews with MCTV's very own students, and let's hear their opinions on the program.
I do like the MCTV program. You know, it's fun. It's filled with a lot of learning experiences if you want to go into television. Otherwise, it's, you know, whatever.
Like everything about it, just because, again, it's super interesting to get to learn about like all the inner workings of what goes into just making one singular news show. It's a lot more than meets the eye, and getting to learn about all those parts and getting to participate in it is something really interesting.
It's good for learning. I know it gives me options for career paths if I ever wanted to go down that route.
This is something that future students really wouldn't want to miss out on.
So as we've seen, the students at MCHS really like this program, and they think it's effective in starting up new careers, and they think it should be continued next year. Hopefully it is. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Griffin Anselmo, and I am reporting for MCTV News.
Welcome back. Up next, reporter Carter Parsons will bring us a look inside the Construction 9 class. This class gives students the space and tools to develop their own woodworking skills in a safe and educational environment. They are assigned a variety of projects to complete that allow them to learn the essential techniques in hand-on way. Over to you, Carter.
The construction class here at MCHS teaches students woodworking and welding skills to use in their future career paths, as well as acknowledge safety around equipment.
No, I don't think anything needs to be changed. Mr. COXEN's got it all under control.
I like to teach construction at MCHS because I have a passion for building furniture. It's my favorite thing to do. And what I'm hoping is by teaching construction at MCHS, I can pass that passion on to my students.
I feel quite safe. There's a lot of stuff in there that you could get injured from, but the procedures that you are told to take make it all feel safer.
Yes, I've been working and building furniture for probably about 23 years now. When I set my fees for my course, I try to make my fees fair so we can build worthwhile projects, big enough projects that people are going to enjoy what they're building and take them home and they'll be useful.
The learning of building and using tools and everything could really help you in the future if you're going to do like a trade, carpeting or whatever.
Safety, I'm happy with the safety in my shop. I try to get students to do quizzes, I do demonstrations, I watch them as they're working, but you can always improve safety.
No, there's nothing really I'd change about construction. It all seems pretty good the way it is.
Now I see the importance of construction now and even in our future. For MCTV News, Carter Parsons reporting.
Welcome back. Here with all the latest scores, including the NHL and MLB, is our very own sports analyst, Avery Pelletier.
Thanks, Caleb. The conference finals begin tonight in the NHL. The Edmonton Oilers will be on the road to face Colorado in the Western Conference Final after a Battle of Alberta win against the Calgary Flames. The New York Rangers punched their ticket to the third round after a 6-2 win against the Hurricanes. They'll begin their series with the defending champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning, this Wednesday night. Transitioning to the MLB, the Washington Nationals take a 5-13 loss to the New York Mets. The Pittsburgh Pirates win against the LA Dodgers 6-5. The Milwaukee Brewers take on the Cubs in Chicago and win 3-1. The Atlanta Braves are defeated 2-6 by the Diamondbacks, and the Cleveland Guardians win against the Kansas City Royals 7-3 in their home stadium. Coming up next, reporter Owen Maltais brings us a report on the Biology 20 class.
Here at MCHS, there are a variety of classes offered as a 20-level course, one of which being Mr. Cortash's Bio 20. I hear from him and his students now.
So Bio 20 is part of an overarching theme of homeostasis or balance, and the first part of that is balance in the human body, so it's all human anatomy and physiology and how our body responds to external environments in the digestive system, excretory system, respiratory system, and circulatory system. And then the second half of the course is all about homeostasis in ecosystems.
And that's the opinion for one of the students of Bio 20. Perfect.
I love learning about just all the different parts of bio. I think it's super interesting learning about the human body and all that different kind of stuff. I find it really interesting.
For MCTV, Owen Maltais reporting.
And that's it for another episode of MCTV News. Join us again on Monday, June 13th for our final episode of the season. We'll be bringing you reports on the Legal School Library and the Morinville Farmers Market, as well as your Morinville 5-day forecast and your weekly sports recap. All of this and more on the next episode.
So, do you think you're feeling ready for exams?
I don't know. I haven't really been doing much studying.
Yeah, I've done a little bit. Probably
Yeah.
not. Probably
This
not
year
enough
went by
yet.
fast.
It did. It really crept up. I feel like it was just September not that long ago.
Yeah, and then it wasn't.
It's already. Yep.
Okay.
Newsies is over.
News-
all sorts
yeah.
of stuff. But
Everything's like done.
Yeah.
School year's over pretty
excited
much.
for summer though.
Very excited for summer.
Yeah.
Okay. From all of us at MCTV News, I'm KALEB Imgrund-Harvey.
And I'm Avery Pelletier.